Excuse me, madam. What the hell are we doing? Haven't I protected you, kept you warm and safe since before you were born, and now you're doing some wellness woo-woo shit? Pray tell, how is this going to be of any help?
Well, it's better than drowning in my own despair along with everyone else's. Don't you see what's going on in the world? Don't you see what's been going on with me? I really think this is a path I need to take to help me focus, to help me heal, and maybe even silence you a bit, because you've been way too loud and frankly just very unhelpful lately.
You think this shit is really going to help you, sis? Remember all the times you tried it before? And what are people going to think when they find out you're a bruja and into magic with a K? They gonna think you the devil's mistress.
You know, I'm really too old to give a shit what people think about me. In fact, look. Behold the field in which I, in fact, buried my last fuck. It is dead, henceforth, forthwith. I really need you to go away, please. All my life you've been telling me I can't, I shouldn't, I'm not enough this, I'm too much of that, or that's too hard, or what if people find out who you really are, and I'm really over it.
The ancestors and angels await. This is your birthright. You are the daughter of stars, a spark of the infinite and divine light, a descendant of kings and queens, field workers, coffee growers, brown sugar sifters, mountain dwellers, river bathers, African slaves, Spanish colonizers, Taino Indians, brujas, wise women, curanderas, maidens, mothers, and crones. We have been calling you to take back your power, and you are finally starting to listen.
I've always known and felt it in my heart. I just never had the courage to actually do anything about it. I guess I was always waiting for some obvious sign.
Honey, if this conversation isn't a sign, I don't know what it is. Besides, old girl here has always been around to talk you out of the good sense and intuition you were born with.
First of all, who the fuck invited you to this hangout? Also, why? Why does she have to sit here and do all this spooky bullshit to get herself together? That shit's too hard and it's too much damn work. So much work, girl. Ain't nobody got time for that. And this shit's not for us anyway. When's the last time you saw someone like us doing all this? Besides, weren't you raised Catholic? Didn't you love that shit? What happened? What you need is Jesus in your life again.
You do have a good point, I guess. I mean, I don't exactly know what I'm doing, or if I'm even supposed to do this. What if I do it wrong, or it brings stuff up?
First of all, Jesus never left. And a reminder that your mommy will swear up and down creation she's a devout Catholica, but has no problem working her mojo, doing daily rituals to San Miguel for protection, prosperity, and Lord knows what else. She calls them prayers, but you know the deal. Also, remember all those times she sought out Santarias for guidance and made you teas and potions instead of regular medicine? She was doing magica. It's in her blood, and it's in yours too.
I do remember that. And I was always so fascinated by the things that she did and knew, like how she would clean the apartment every Sunday and then bless everything and everyone with frankincense and myrrh. Oh, and how my abuela always did the rosary for each of her grandkids and had an altar dedicated to Mary.
No good can come of this, girl.
Remember that gathering she had right after you came home when you left the army? Right after you spent a whole year in Iraq?
Yes. She said it was a promise she made to Archangel Michael for protecting me when I was deployed. She invited all of the older ladies from the building one night and had a prayer circle in my honor. Well, really for Archangel Michael on my behalf, if I remember correctly. She even had me reading passages from the Bible in Spanish. It felt so odd at the time, but kind of good too, I guess. God, I was such a hot mess then.
You're still a hot ass mess, girl.
Stop listening to that mess. You were too traumatized to really appreciate it and see it for what it was. It wasn't just a prayer circle of laying of hands. It was a ritual of thanks and gratitude for your safe return from a war zone, along with the other dangers plaguing your life. But we were there, and we were with you even when you were lost in a fog of despair.
I was so directionless, so broken, just numb. Wait, I never ever felt unsafe, even in the most unsafe places. And not just in Iraq, but my entire life. Even when I was deliberately tempting fate, I never felt alone.
Ma'am, that was me, safely guiding you away from danger. I also took the liberty of leading you to the promised land of comfort and stability, and was kind enough to make you forget the worst parts of everything, especially when you were younger.
Until she couldn't hide from them any longer. In spite of all that, you dug your way out of that void enough that you started listening to your heart and your intuition. And in turn, they led you to the things, people, and places that inspired you to let go of everything that doesn't serve you. Honoring your ancestors, gratitude, and a spiritual practice that led you on a path to self-healing and self-love. You began the process of releasing some of that stagnant gunk, making way for pure divine energy. And that energy is helping you to experience more magic than you have ever dreamed of in a short period of time. Because, girl, you are more yourself now than you have ever been. You are literal magic.
You're right. Steering me clear of danger is one thing, and on some level, forgetting when I couldn't cope was helpful, but now I need to face those demons if I'm ever going to live the life I deserve. I need to push through so I can finally move past and heal this cavernous hole in my heart, and you need to get the fuck out of my way, please, and thank you.
How long do you think that's gonna last, though? That feeling of love and light bullshit will pass, hunty. Everyone will think that she's crazy and a damn flake. Black and brown girls just don't do this.
Newsflash, loca. Magic was made by us, so it is definitely for us. The light shines brightly within you, and now you're finally starting to honor the divinity within. And when you do this, when you are doing this, you are not only strengthening your aura, you're reminding your psyche that you are part of the universe, and within lies that spiritual DNA. You're flooding yourself with divine energy, literally summoning that celestial light into your body, starting with the crown of your head, down to your throat, your heart, your pelvis, and the bottoms of your feet, driving that light down to the energy of earth, connecting you, grounding your divine self to the energies of Mother Earth. Now, let's get started.
Wait, I'm scared. I mean, there's no going back once I start. And what if I go somewhere that I can't come back from, or see something I can't unsee? I want to do this, but what if it's too soon, too much?
Listen, I'm gonna be real with you. This all sounds like a lot of love and white light magic filled with rainbows and butterflies. But this road is not gonna be easy, Nanya. Hell, it'll be downright messy as fuck at times. But trust that the journey is worth it. Trust that you have to get past in order to get through. If you trust, you'll be on your way to flush all that proverbial goo holding you back. All the fear, the lack, the past. And in turn, that void will be filled with the light of the cosmos, the spark of life, reminding every part of your being that you are, in fact, made of stars.
Okay. I'll never feel ready, but I'm ready.
Ugh. Fine. I'll still be here, though. Someone's got to make sure you don't burn down the house lighting all those damn candles.
Deal.